There's a Magic format so insane that even the most stout-hearted men fear to play it. Greetings, owners of fine luxury cardboard rectangles, and let's get one thing out of the way first. Why am I lurking here in the dark? It isn't the dark. I got my new lighting rig. As you can see over this shoulder here, this is a shadow that proves there is light going on in here. If it's too dark for you, then just turn away from the computer. Just listen to the soothing sound of my voice. All right, so what's going down? We are reorganizing Perp Media Studios. We got a green screen. We got new lights. We got all that goodness. But you don't get it today. You know what you get today? You get me in a dark corner. The more I look at the screen, the more I realize it's completely tilted. Welcome to the tilted world of Perp. So, you want to know about the craziest format ever played? I'm going to tell you about it right now. Iron Man Magic. I am sure most of you have not heard of it. It is the absolute most insane form of playing Magic, and the rules are incredibly simple and will kind of hurt the brains and hearts of players who aren't really old school. Here's how it works with Iron Man Magic. Whenever a card goes to the graveyard, for any reason, or it would be exiled, you rip it into pieces. Physically destroy the card. That's how it goes. Other than that, it's basically normal Magic. Now, this impacts your strategy in a number of ways, and it will depend on the way that you play it, because there are multiple formats, right? You can just build decks and you can sling them against your friends. You can decide what cards you're willing to put on the chopping block and see what you're going to lose. Or you can play a sealed format, where everybody gets a sealed deck or a certain number of booster packs and plays with those, and then builds from that pool. If you're playing a sealed format, you have the choice of either building from your sealed pool or being forced to play with everything. And both are really fun, because Iron Man Magic is insane. It makes you weigh every decision very differently. Because not only, look, if I play a spell to kill your creature, not only is your creature getting ripped up, but also the spell I played to kill your creature is also getting ripped up, unless miraculously it has buyback and is going to go back in my hand. So the choices are, when I use a creature kill spell, that's a one-shot deal. Everything's like a gun with one bullet you can't reload. Like, oh, that gun's empty now. I need a new one. So it's interesting in that regard. And there are variations you can play where if you're playing in an event, you can play in a way where if you lose, then you forfeit your entire deck to your opponent. They take your deck and go forward with it, either shuffling it into their deck and playing with all the cards, or adding those cards to their card pool and building a new deck. Now, if you enter in a tournament or an event with this sort of structure, it adds another dimension to it, because on top of the whole, I'm going to lose my kill spell when I kill your guy, on top of that, there's the situation where I want to kill you and not kill your best creatures, because if I can leave your best creatures alive on the border in your deck, then I get those going forwards. So I have to sit there and decide, when do I want to play my kill spells? When do I want to do this? So there's all that to it. But on top of that, when you reach far back into the game, and here's where it's going to hurt, guys, people have ripped up Moxes playing this, all kinds of expensive cards. I'm really, really old school when it comes to Magic. I've seen the Mox Sapphires that have been in people's bike spokes. I've taken a Library of Alexandria and written my name on it in pen. Like, we've all, back in the day, seen the cards just get destroyed. Nobody thought, you know what, there's going to be $1,000 card in the future. So Iron Man Magic was born back then. Now, most people, when they play it now, obviously, nobody's playing Iron Man with Moxes anymore. That just doesn't happen. You mean we would all hear about that. But Iron Man events do happen on occasion. It's a hilariously ridiculous format. It's funny to think back. I can't even imagine how new players must feel when they hear the prices of Moxes and hear that players tore them up. But I can get kind of a twinge of it, because today I was thinking about a Ring of Maruf, which is an old card from Arabian Nights. You can look it up if you want, look up the value, get a good chuckle out of it. It's a card I loved with goofy artwork. It's currently, not currently, I don't know what it's currently worth. It was stuck to my friend's floor so thoroughly that when he pulled it up, it just had a big hole ripped in the middle. So all these valuable cards have been destroyed over time in various ways. But anyways, I thought it would be interesting to share Iron Man Magic with you. Just took the time to quickly set the computer up here in the corner so that we could record this. I know we don't have a bunch of fancy editing, but I hope you found it interesting. Thanks for coming by, and soon we'll have the new setup all done. See you later!
Hey Perp fam, it's your boy Lettuce. You know what it is. And together, We're the sixth color of magic.
Media, we the best magic!